Okay, so this video is to help you understand what you are to do in your technique demonstration. These technique demonstrations are all due on Thursday. You are doing one. You will choose a week. You will sign up for a week in the beginning, in week 1 of the course. You'll see that in the course, when you go to the module, that there is a page for signing up. And there's a button there that's linked to where you need to go to sign up. But if for some reason that button doesn't work, and it can be a little quirky on different computers, and that's fine, then you go to People. Let me show you this. You go to People here, and in that People area, there'll be choices. You have 2 sign-ups there. So you can go in and sign up for both the technique demonstration and also the type of trauma that you'll be working on. The easiest way is just go to the page and then press the button, and it'll take you right to where you need to go. All right. By Sunday of week 1, you need to reply in a discussion and say what kind of technique you are going to demonstrate. And this technique must be different from what everybody else is doing. So you'll need to scroll through and read what people have written, and then you put in what you could do. And lots of students email me and say, is this okay? Is that okay? And I'm fine with that. There are, for instance, techniques that might be related to guided meditation or that focus on breathing, or might be different yoga positions. I'm okay with that as long as it's different and that we don't have too many. So I would reply in the discussion to say, all right, that's it for meditations. Now you all have to pick something else. There's all kinds of, and these are not therapy techniques, things that are meant to activate our parasympathetic nervous system, whose job it is to calm down the sympathetic nervous system when we get activated or aroused, or we become upset in some way, we're triggered, we remember things that we don't really want to remember. We're looking for things that people could do in their everyday life that would help them to enhance their parasympathetic nervous system. Okay? So people have made glitter jars, and they do artwork, and they tell stories, or they write a journal, or whatever you do. The thing to remember is that here's what you're going to do in your video. You're making a video. There's instructions here how to use Screencast-O-Matic. It's possible to use another way. I mean, maybe you could use your phone. That would be fine. Whatever you do, whatever way you make your video, it must be uploaded into YouTube. And when you upload it into YouTube, you want to make it unlisted, because that means that the link that you share can be shared with only the people that you choose to share it with. If you use public, everybody in the world gets to see it. That's your choice. But if you choose private, then only you can see it. Nobody else in the class will be able to see it. Okay? So follow these instructions. You'll start the video. You're going to introduce yourself and introduce us to the activity. The activity needs to be something that we can do with you while we watch the video. So you're going to, if you're doing artwork or journaling or yoga or breathing or jumping up and down, I've seen people do exercise, all kinds of, there's really creative things that you can do that help the parasympathetic nervous system. You must do it for 5 minutes. I do take points off if it's less than 5 because we need enough time to practice something to begin to get our brain to focus on the thing that we're practicing, okay? You also want to be careful that we can see you, that we can hear you, and that we can see the practice that we're supposed to be following along with. If I'm looking at your face and you're looking down at the table, but I can't see what you're doing on the table, that's a problem for all of us. Students in general, I teach this course a lot. I just taught 3 sections last semester. And I've taught it for years. In general, students love these things because these are a chance for you to enhance your nervous system so that you can calm things down when you choose to calm things down, okay? And when you go to upload your written instructions, lots of folks will download that, put them in a file, and use them with the clients that they work with. So a second thing that's super important for you to do is to attach your video link to the written instructions. So you're going to upload those written instructions in 2 ways. There's an assignment area in the week where you will be uploading, where you're going to be demonstrating your technique. And you will, I'll go there in just a second and show you, and you will upload it there, and you will upload it into a discussion area where you will also put the link. So let's just go there just to make sure that it's clear. Not clear as mud, right? Kind of like, Yertle the Turtle, Dr. Seuss book. I love that book, where Yertle tried to hold up like the entire population of turtles in a pond, and with the king on top, and the king was king of all he could see, so he wanted to be up as high as possible, and then Yertle couldn't handle it anymore and sneezed, and they all fell back into the pond, and the king became the king of the mud. All right, I don't want to be clear as mud. Sorry. Little sidebar. Something maybe a childhood memory or not, a distraction. You could read us a story like that. My husband and I just videotaped a story that we put into YouTube and we shared with our grandkids, and they loved it. So, you could do something like that. All right, so here in week 2, whoever's doing it in week 2, and the number of techniques that are demonstrated in a week will be determined by the number of students there are in the course. So if there's less students, then you'll see some of these might disappear. So here you go here to upload your written instructions with the video link on them. This is the grading area. That's what I look at. That's what I grade. And then you'll come here to the technique demonstration discussion, see, discussion, and you are going to hit reply. And in here, you'll put your video link here so that we can see it. Super easy for everybody. And then here you will attach your written instructions, and then you will post your reply. Now you might say, uh-oh, how do I know? Am I technique demonstration number 1, number 2, or number 3? Well, once Thursday comes, on Friday, I will come back in the course and I will take the signups and I will actually put your name next to the technique demonstration. So all you have to do is look for your name, and then you'll know this is where you put your demonstration. We've been doing it a different way in the past, and it was really overwhelming and confusing. So now we've separated these technique demonstrations. Okay, that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you in the course.